If you've ever lost a crucial hour of your workday to a post-lunch energy crash or found yourself unable to focus during an important afternoon meeting because your energy is all over the place, this video is going to transform how you think about food and performance, okay? I'm going to show you exactly how to use nutrition strategically to optimize your professional performance. So if you're ready to maximize your energy, your mental clarity, and your leadership presence through strategic nutrition, hit subscribe, like this video, because I share new content every week, if not every other day, specifically for high-performing women. Now, as a successful professional, you've mastered so many aspects of your performance. You know how to manage teams, drive results, and handle complex challenges, but here's what nobody talks about. The way that you're eating might be actively working against your performance goals, and you're not alone in this. I see this pattern every single day with brilliant women who are absolute forces in their careers, but just haven't cracked the code on strategic nutrition. If you're new here, I'm Jessica Lawson. I'm a former tech executive who learned these lessons the hard way. After gaining 140 pounds in 5 years while climbing the corporate ladder, I discovered that the real solution to all my problems was not another diet. It was a strategic approach to nutrition that actually supports high performance. And now as a certified nutrition coach and emotional eating coach, I help other high achieving women optimize their nutrition for peak performance. So today I'm going to break down 3 key areas for performance nutrition and show you exactly how to optimize every single one. So get your pen, paper, or your iPad out. Let's start with your energy, because without consistent energy, everything else in your professional life suffers. And here's what actually is happening in your body throughout your workday. Your brain uses about 20% of your daily energy. And when you're in high performance mode at work, making decisions, leading meetings, that energy demand skyrockets up to 35%. This is why you can feel completely exhausted after a day of strategic thinking, even though you've barely moved from your desk. And most high achievers are unknowingly sabotaging their energy in 3 specific ways. First, they're not strategically timing their meals for their peak performance periods. They're making crucial decisions during energy dips, leading presentations when their blood sugar's crashing, and trying to power through the day with caffeine instead of proper nutrition. Second, they're choosing foods that create energy crashes. That quick grab and go breakfast from Dunkin' Donuts before your morning meeting, it's actually setting you up for a major energy crash right when you need to be at your sharpest. And those afternoon sugary snacks, they're creating a roller coaster of energy that's undermining your performance. Third, they're not properly fueling for their most demanding tasks. They're going into board meetings running on empty, tackling complex problems when their brain is nutrient depleted and wondering why they can't maintain the same sharp focus they had earlier in the day. So here's what strategic energy nutrition actually looks like. Let's start with the morning. Front load your protein in the morning. Aim for 25 to 30 grams within an hour of waking. This stabilizes your blood sugar and sets up your neurotransmitters for optimal function. Think eggs with avocado toast, Greek yogurt with nuts and berries, or a protein smoothie with healthy fats. Let's talk about peak performance timing. Now, time your complex carbs around your most demanding cognitive tasks. And these aren't just any carbs. We're talking about strategic choices like quinoa, sweet potatoes, or oats that provide sustained energy release. Have these 60 to 90 minutes before your most challenging work periods. Next, I want you to create an energy supporting meal structure that matches your schedule. This means eating every 3 to 4 hours to maintain stable blood sugar and consistent energy levels. So map your meals around your calendar, not the other way around. Next, I want you to use strategic snacking. The key is to stop treating food as an afterthought and start thinking about it as a strategic tool performance optimization. Just like you wouldn't go into a marathon without proper fuel, you should not go into your high performance workday without a strategic nutrition plan. The second critical area is optimizing for mental clarity and focus. Think about it. Your brain is essentially running complex cognitive software all day long, processing massive amounts of information, making strategic decisions, and leading high stakes initiatives. To do this effectively, it needs premium fuel. But when you're bouncing between strategic planning sessions, making $1 million decisions, and leading your teams, your brain is burning through nutrients at an accelerated rate. And research shows that intense cognitive work can deplete your essential nutrients up to 3 times faster than normal. Without the right right nutrition strategy, you're essentially trying to run a high performance software on a compromised operating system. So let's break down exactly what your brain needs for peak cognitive performance. Omega-3 optimization. Your brain, 60% fat, and it especially needs omega-3 fatty acids for optimal neural communication. Include sources like wild-caught salmon, chia seeds, or walnuts in your meals before important strategic work. The goal is to get 2 to 3 servings of omega-3 rich foods daily, strategically timed behind your most demanding cognitive tasks. Next, let's talk about glucose. Your brain uses about 20% of your body's glucose, but the key is maintaining stable levels. Instead of the typical blood sugar roller coaster that most executives experience, you want to create a steady stream of glucose to your brain. This means combining complex carbs with protein and healthy fats at each meal. Before high-stakes meetings or presentations, opt for quinoa with grilled chicken and avocado, or steel-cut oats with almond butter and berries, or sweet potato with grass-fed beef and olive oil. These combinations provide sustained mental energy for 3 to 4 hours. Now let's talk about hydration. Even just being dehydrated by 2% can reduce cognitive performance up to 13%. This means that slight thirst you're ignoring could be compromising your decision-making ability. So let's create a strategic hydration protocol. Drink 16 ounces of water within 30 minutes of waking, 8 ounces between every meeting, an additional 16 ounces for every hour of intense cognitive work. The key difference between average and exceptional performance often comes down to how well your brain is fueled. Just as you wouldn't run critical software on a compromised system, you shouldn't make critical decisions with compromised brain nutrition. Now, the final piece is creating a nutrition strategy that is actually sustainable with your demanding schedule. And this is not about perfect meal prep or rigid timing. It's about strategic implementation that works in the real world. So I'm going to share 3 specific protocols: the meeting day protocol, the travel day protocol, and the high stakes presentation protocol. Each of these is designed to optimize your performance during professional scenarios. Let's start with the meeting day protocol. Now, when you're in back-to-back meetings all day long, your normal eating schedule goes out the window. So here's your approach. Morning setup. I want you to front load your nutrition with a high protein breakfast 90 minutes before your first meeting. Include slow release carbs and healthy fats like overnight oats with protein powder and almond butter. Then pre-hydrate with 24 ounces of water to maintain mental clarity. Between meetings, keep protein-rich, mess-free small meals in your office, and use the 2-minute meeting transition time for quick hydration. For meetings over 2 hours, just excuse yourself briefly at the 90-minute mark for strategic refueling. Now let's talk about the travel day protocol. Travel days can destroy your performance if not managed properly, so here's your approach. I want you to pack portable, TSA-friendly protein sources like protein powder. Prepare a travel day nutrition timeline and pre-book hotels with refrigerators for food storage. When you're at the airport, I want you to eat a substantial meal before security. Know you're safe restaurant options and your frequent airports. Have your travel day snack kit ready, whether that's nuts or electrolyte packets. And now when you get to the hotel, you can order groceries to your hotel on arrival. You can also look at room service orders in advance and have those ready too. I also want you to try to maintain your normal eating schedule regardless of the time zone. Now let's talk about the high stakes presentation protocol, because these are the days when your nutrition strategy can make or break your performance. Before presentations, I want you to have complex carbs for sustained energy, lean protein for mental clarity, moderate healthy fats to prevent crashes. And then 90 minutes before, have a small mini meal of protein. Drink some water, 12 ounces ideally, and no new or unfamiliar foods. 30 minutes before, have a small amount of natural sugar like berries for quick brain fuel. And hydrate again. Here's how to implement this all. Start mastering one protocol at a time. Create your personal food database for each scenario, and then build your emergency nutrition kit for unexpected situations and have a backup plan for when things go wrong. The key to making this sustainable is preparation without rigidity. Think of these protocols like your business contingency plans. You have them ready, but you can adapt them as needed. Remember, the goal is not perfection. It's optimizing your performance when it matters most. Just as you wouldn't walk into a board meeting without preparation, you shouldn't face these high stakes days without a nutrition strategy. And if you're ready to transform your relationship with food while optimize your performance, I have 2 powerful next steps for you. First off, download my free High Performers Guide to Food Freedom in the description below. You'll discover how to eliminate food stress while maintaining your peak performance without adding more to your plate. Second, if you're serious about achieving true food freedom while enhancing your professional success, then book a free food freedom strategy call with me. And during this high-level strategy session, we're going to map out exactly how food stress is impacting your performance. We're going to identify your biggest opportunities for transformation. Then we're going to create a clear goal to food freedom that supports your ambitious goals. And these calls are exclusively for high-achieving women that are ready to stop letting food hold them back from their next level of success. Don't let another quarter of your performance be compromised by food stress. So download the guide, book your call right now using the links in the description. And if this video resonated with you, hit subscribe for more strategies on achieving food freedom while optimizing your success. And drop a comment below sharing your biggest food freedom challenge. I read and respond to every single comment.